I apologize for that cutting off. It said I didn't have enough storage on my phone, so I had to clear some stuff out. Anyway, I was talking about the little cups that you get. They're plastic cups that you get in kids' medicine or any kind of medicine, but that's what they use. They're like little cups, and they say that you try to do like four of those an hour. So that's what they had you starting with, and they come with this big tray of an assortment of things to drink. Chicken broth or vegetable broth, jello, an ice pop, water, um, what else? Um, like a Crystal Light kind of a drink too. So you had to pick something like that. So I just kept filling the water. I tried the jello. I didn't like it. And they said that sometimes when you have the surgery, things will taste different. And so I just didn't like the broth or the jello. So that was fine. I just concentrated on the water. And I did have the ice pop. Um, so the next day, I was able to go home because I was doing what I was supposed to do. And I was going to the bathroom, peeing, and that's what they were concerned about. And so they had the bariatric doctor come in. His name was Brian, and he had a resident a student nurse helping him. So they came and they talked to me and they told me what medicines I would need and what to expect um, and did I have any questions? And I was like, no. And they told me, do not take, I was already taking metoprolol and I've been on that for like 2.5 years. So they said, don't take that. And I was like, don't take my blood pressure medicine. They're like, no, don't take it because your blood pressure has been very good. And they didn't give it to me at the hospital either. So I was concerned about that. And they were like, no, if it's 140 or less, then you take it. And it's been 125, so you're good. And so I didn't take it. I didn't take it at night and I didn't take it when I left in the morning. So they just said you have to take a reflux medicine, an acid reflux medicine, because when you have this type of surgery, I guess you can get it. So this helps you not get it. Then they gave me a muscle relaxer, Oxycontin, and what else they give me? Something else they give me. But don't take any vitamins, no bariatric vitamins. And so they give it to me on a paper. So when you leave the hospital, they'll give you a chart and tells you when to take your pills and they mark it off with a marker and so it's a lot of information and you're kind of in a fog because of all this medicine that you're taking, this heavy duty medicine, and you're in pain. So then my son drove me home. I was able to leave. My son drove me home. And so pretty much I just took the medicine that day. I was able to just take a couple of sips and I slept most of the day. And whew, talk about pain in my stomach. Now my bed is a little high, so it was a little tricky getting in and then getting out. Wow. And every time I got up to go to the bathroom, I had to like hold my stomach and roll over and hold on to my rollator. That's like a walker, but with wheels. So I had to hold on to that, and that gave me the mobility to get out. So, um, day four, that is when my pain pretty much started going away, and then I tried not to take the oxy anymore because the oxy constipates you, and that'll be a concern of yours too, like it was me. And so there's a couple of choices. There's Miralax you can take. They don't recommend Metamucil because you have to take away 8 ounces of water, and you're not even drinking 8 ounces of water. Like they don't want you to do that. So they said try the Miralax, Colace, which is the stool softener, um, and they have something called Smooth Tea. So my daughter picked that up today for me, Smooth Tea, but I didn't have that. So I tried Miralax, the Colace, it wasn't working. So you might try suppositories. That's what I had to resort to. But thank God things are smooth sailing today, and that's good. Um, but today, so okay, day four is when my pain started like kind of subsiding. Now that's me. That's somebody who's gone through the mill. I don't know how it would affect you, but for me, this is how my results have been going. So, I take the acid reflux medicine in the morning and um, the muscle relaxer, and that was it, all I took. And so today, then I also have Eliquis. They put me on a blood thinner. They said they wanted me on this for 3 months, um, just in case of any blood clots. Because when I was in the hospital prior, um, they said, okay, it could happen again, so we're gonna do that. But the guy told me today, we always do that. We put you on Eliquis just in case, precautionary measures. That's fine. Um, so I went to the doctor's today. Today is actually 1 week ago I had the surgery. So the good news is I went in, I was 283, but then the day of the surgery I was 281, and then today I was 275.6, so I lost like 6 pounds. So I was always happy to see that. 6 pounds is 6 pounds, you know what I mean? And so what I've been doing for the 1 week, they put you on liquids. So I had chicken broth or vegetable broth, water, um, protein drinks. The protein drinks. Let me see if I have one right here. Yeah, right here. Premier has these protein drinks. I order them from Amazon, and if you have EBT, you can also order them online too. You can use your EBT card through Amazon. They deliver it to your house. That's just an FYI if you happen to have them. So anyway, these are 11 ounces, and the good thing about this is there's 30 grams of protein, and they want you to uh, eventually do 60 grams of protein by the second week. As you're starting the second week, they want you to do that. So the nurse had called me on Tuesday and she wanted to know how I was doing. So I told her. She told me I needed to up my water. And so you have to remember not to take swigs of anything like a big gulp because you were quickly reminded it's like my chest filled up with gas, like air, and I was like, okay, I won't do that again. So you're quickly reminded you don't want to do that. And for me, I got the sleeve, so I had heard that they removed the gremlin. So, wait, grenolin? Yeah, grenolin. I guess that is. And that's the thing that makes you hungry. And so when you have that removed, you don't get hungry. So I had heard I wasn't going to get hungry. But let me tell you, I was like always hungry. I told the doctor today, I'm always hungry. He said, actually, that's not hunger. I go, well, it feels like hunger to me. He's like, no, the only time you're hunger is if you feel like you're going to fall asleep, if like you get really tired, if you feel nauseous, or you get headaches. That's three signs, true signs of hunger. So he goes, and if it gets to that point, it's too late. So you need to quickly eat something. He said every 2 to 3 hours you have to be eating something. So now, Marjorie, since you've done stage one the first week, now you're able to go into stage two, which is full liquid. So I can have like fudgesicles because it has like a milky product. So I can have that. I can have this. I wanted to show you. See how this is? This looks fancy, right? To me, presentation is everything. So what this is cottage cheese. Now, you may think, oh, I don't like cottage cheese. But you can put some garlic powder in there if you want. You can put some truvia in there or stevia and make it like a sweet dessert. But I'm just happy that I can have something else. You can have, oh, so I put it in here to make it nicer for me. And so I'll enjoy it better. So presentation is everything. So for me, I put it in here instead of a stupid little cup plastic. First I had it in a measuring cup, and it measures 3/4 of a cup. So I don't know how much of this I'll be able to eat, but I'm gonna try slowly, and I'm gonna try to smush any of the curds in here to make it like smoother. Let me see what else I can have. I can have cream soup. So my daughter went to the store and got me cream of broccoli soup, cream of chicken, cream of tomato. She picked up 2 containers of cottage cheese. She got me sugar-free coffee creamer because I love coffee and I love my creamer, but I have to have sugar-free because you don't want to have any sugar now because I guess you can get that dumping syndrome, like you'll throw up and go to like diarrhea, so you don't want that. Let me see what else I can have. I can have Greek yogurt, sugar-free, so you can get like a vanilla. Um, Let me see what else. Am I forgetting something? I think there was one more thing, but oh, applesauce. Has to be sugar-free applesauce. She said anytime that she looked for sugar-free, it still had sugar in there, so she didn't get it. You can have Jello, sugar-free Jello. You can have ice pops. She picked up some ice pops. You can have Crystal Light. So at least you're moving up the food chain, and you're gonna start being able to eat more food. And believe me, you're going to be happy that you had these things. So he says to start with the protein first, just like we learned in our groups. Start with the protein first, and then if you feel a little hungry, you can go with like a fruit, and then a vegetable, and then like a fruit. So okay, so I'm gonna start with this and see how it goes. But to have 48 ounces of liquid per day, and that's important. And as long as you keep peeing, and that's like important, and you keep taking your fluids. But I feel really good. I feel really good that I'm on the road. I'm on the road to success. I'm on the high road. High five. High five myself. And I just want to keep you in tune with what to expect if you're having the surgery, if you're considering it. It's a great option. The sleeve, more and more people are having the sleeve rather than the gastric bypass. My son had it, my friend had it, and my daughter-in-law had it. But for me, because of everything that I had wrong with me or happened to me, um, all the surgeon and my two doctors both agreed that this was the best option, and I thought so too because the recovery time would be quicker, and I'm very pleased with the doctor and the results and the hospital, and I'm just thankful for how well things are going. So I'm going to end this video now, and like I said, I started on the one before and it got cut off, so this is a continuation. So I'll try to keep you posted like weekly and to let you know what's going on. If you wanted any information about this, you can just look it up. Lehigh Valley Hospital, the bariatric program, and how you start is you go for a seminar, and they'll tell you all the benefits of each surgery that they have there that's available, and the different doctors that they have, and they have you take this test. It's not a test, it's like a quiz, and they just ask you information. It tells you them and tells you what your BMI is, and um, how much fat you have on you, and how much is muscle, and it tells you a lot of information like that, and they'll explain it all, and they'll do a better job than me trying to explain it. But it's very informative, and it's the first step. And so I have to actually send this information to a friend of mine because she's interested. Um, but thank you for watching. If you like it, share it, subscribe, and I'll appreciate it because I have this YouTube channel with a bunch of different interests on there, and the bariatric surgery is one of them that I have. I'm a singer, so I have some videos of me singing. I have grandchildren, so I talk about my grandchildren. I'm a Lime Life beauty guide, so I also sell makeup. So I also have a video on that too. So please subscribe to my channel and tell your friends about it, and I'd appreciate it. Alrighty, bye bye now. Thank you.